If you rely on your credit cards to find your Amazon advertising, you have less than 2 months before Amazon shuts it down. And if you're not prepared, this single policy change can wipe out your entire working capital right before Q4. Hello, I'm Ruben Ali Kenyon, founder of PAS Professional Amazon Services. We manage millions of dollars in Amazon ad spend for our partners. And right now, the number one conversation we are having is about their cash flow. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what Amazon is doing with this new credit card restriction, who is actually affected, and the exact steps you need to take before August 1st deadline to protect your business. First, let's talk about what is actually happening behind the scenes, because there's a lot of panic right now, and you need the actual facts. Amazon recently announced that they are removing credit cards as a primary payment method for advertising. Originally, they tried to force this through on April 15th, but after a massive seller revolt, they pushed the deadline back to August 1st, 2026. And if you do nothing by August 1st, Amazon is going to automatically switch your accounts to proceeds deduction. That means instead of putting your ad spend on a credit card and paying it off 30 days later, Amazon will simply deduct advertising costs directly from your sales revenue before they even disburse money to your bank account. But here's the thing that most people are missing. This does not apply to every single seller on the platform. So if you don't have the notification on your advertising platform, you are saved. The majority of the Amazon sellers are already paying for their ads through proceeds deduction. If you're one of them, nothing changes for you. This new restriction only targets the subset of sellers who are still using the credit cards as their primary billing method. To check if this is you, go into your Amazon Ads console, click on a billing, and look at your payment settings. If it says account balance, you are fine. If it says credit card, you are in a crosshairs and you need to make the decision fast. So, why is this such a big deal for the sellers and who are affected? It comes down to two massive financial hits: the loss of float and the loss of rewards. Under the old system, you could run your campaigns all month, close your credit card statement, and then have another 25 to 30 days to actually pay the bill. That gives you 45 to 60 days of interest-free working capital. You're essentially using credit card companies' money to fund your growth while waiting for your Amazon payouts to clear. With process deduction, that float is completely vanishes. And then there are the credit card rewards. Many sellers rely to that 1.5% to 2% cashback they earn on their ad spend. And if you're spending $50,000 a month on Amazon ads, losing that 2% cashback means you're losing $12,000 of pure profit every single day. For larger sellers, it is tens of thousands of dollars just gone. But that is not even the worst part. The real danger is how this change compounds with everything else Amazon is doing right now. We are currently seeing a triple squeeze on seller cash flow. First, you have the DD plus 7 days payout delay. I've already spoke about that, where Amazon holds your money until 7 days after the product is actually delivered. Second, you have the temporary FBA fuel charges eating into your margins. And now they want to take your ad costs out of your balance immediately. Amazon is holding your money longer while taking their faster. For brands operating with thin capital buffers, this combination is lethal. So, what can you actually do about it? You have options, but you have to act before August 1st. The best alternative Amazon has offered is a new program called Pay by Invoice. You have to manually opt into inside your billing settings. With Pay by Invoice, Amazon sends you a bill for the ad spend at the end of the month, and you have 30 days to pay. This is essentially recreates to 30 to 60-day float you had with your credit card. For brands spending over tens of thousands of dollars a month on ads, this is the closest thing to the old system. And it is what are recommending to most of our partners who are qualified. If you cannot use Pay by Invoice or you choose to stay on process deduction, you need to structure your cash flow today. You need to build a larger cash reserve to handle the fact that Amazon disbursements are going to be significantly smaller. You might need to look into your Amazon lending or external credit lines to replace the working capital you just lost. And most importantly, you need to audit your ad campaigns. When cash flow gets tight, you can no longer afford to fund inefficient, wasteful campaigns. Every dollar of the ad spend needs to drive profitable growth. Amazon is systematically taking more control over the financial relationship with the sellers. The brands that survive this transition will be the ones who adopt their cash flow strategy right now instead of waiting for their August disbursement to come up short. And if you need help auditing your ad spend or figuring out how to navigate these changes, my team at PAS is dealing with this every single day. Reach out and let's make sure your brand is protected. See you.